Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium and I've been hit by it too.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
And this is now today's
There are
lineup.
plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained. But if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
So that's got things underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Leroy Sané. He's one of the most fleet-footed players around, Peter, and a massive threat with the ball at his feet. He knows where the goal is too, and his finishing is both precise and very effective. He's going to add a real dynamism to this forward line, either looking for the through ball on the counter or taking on his man and going on his own.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. And he's got the beating of his man. Wriggles his way through. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, I suppose the other choice, Peter, would have been to let your opponent score, so he had no other option.
Liverpool making their first change very early on.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Field, number 38, Kravenberg, coming on to replace him.
Going for goal!
Number 2,
He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Gomez. And it's McAllister. Vitz. And that's put paid to a promising move. Yilmaz. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, Waters has a terrific header.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
McAllister. Gakpo. Now it's Gakpo. And he skips past his man. Gakpo. Gakpo is fouled. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Robertson. Isak is onto this. Isak! Oh, just over.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all. Galatasaray really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
And it's Torreira. Sara. Spread out to the left. Yilmaz. Yilmaz with the cross. Here's the header! Long ball looking to counter. Oh, nicely intercepted. Sara. Opts for safety. Now it's Osimhen. Wirtz. And it's Salah. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, he's found support out wide. Sané. Now it's Shalai. Looking to play him in. Robertson. Wirtz. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Wirtz did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Shakir claims comfortably. Shalai. And Sanchez. Liverpool can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. Shalai. And Torreira sends it crossfield. Tries to pass it through. Oh, played through for the wide man. Nice control. Yilmaz with the cross.
Galatasaray.
Chance for a shot! Osimhen! That pass isn't the best. He's having a go! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Wirtz. Mohamed Salah. Wirtz. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Pass somewhat off target. Wirtz into the final 5 minutes of the first half, and he's worked it through. Shot at goal! He's delivered all right! First blood drawn. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly have time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
And he's been shifted off it. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Frimpong.
2 added
And
minutes
it's Salah.
has been indicated.
Mohamed Salah going full steam down the flank. Picked out real chance! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control.
And the whistle goes for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Going back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, I think we're seeing a very good example of what to do when you're a man light. Some of the covering play has been hugely impressive, and that owes a lot to focus and discipline, which have been top-notch, of course, since the sending off.
Liverpool have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. That gets things going for the second half. Liverpool carrying a one-goal lead. And here's Sané. That is good strength. Spread it left. Vids. Now he's got space here. Neatly clipped into space. Ball is over the line. And here's Vids. Out to the left it goes. In towards the back stick. Sara. And Yilmaz. Sara. Now it's Isak. He's going for goal! Sensational from Isak! A finish right from the top draw. And there's the goal they've been looking for. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Liverpool are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Sanchez. Now Sara. And it's Lamina. That has ended up in no man's land. Torreira, good purposeful running this.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Oh, that's clever. And that has been cleared. And they're not going to make any further progress now. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Liverpool looking to pass their way through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. They get a throw in. Osimhen. And he's found a way past. It's a really well-measured ball. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And it's made its way to him, and he's a big chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Substitution on the field, number 18.
Final checks on the touchline, a change about to occur.
Gakpo
Gakpo being applauded off here, having made a sizable contribution.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
Liverpool finding their passes. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Sané. Oh, that's fabulous. Sané. Liverpool will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Mohamed Salah. And it's Frimpong. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Turns back here, probably the best option. Lamina. Looking for a runner.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Osimhen is flagged offside. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Substitution on the field, number 7, Reds, number 26, Robertson. Coming on
Lamina.
the field, number 8, Soberslai, number 6,
Szoboszlai. Played out to the right. Sané. Threads one in.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And this is Icardi. Sané. Sané has got himself a free kick.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Al-Mali. And this is Icardi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
There will be 3 minutes.
Showing good feet. And it's Kirkes. Deep cross. He rises! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
A case now of complete control. Shalai. He is through here. Gets into some space. And that's an errant pass. Oh, good spread. Now it's Shalai. Sané. And that's it. Liverpool looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Isak claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Liverpool may not have finished with 11, but they have shown terrific spirit and they claim the win.
Well, that's what spirit and togetherness is all about, Peter. I thought they showed terrific desire and focus and fitness in refusing to settle for a draw.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Begley.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
And that gets things running. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Anthony Elanga is a player who's learning the game for me, Peter. He produces moments of magic, but he also produces mistakes, which is often associated with a player so young. He left Sweden at an extremely young age. I think he was 12 when he moved to Manchester, but he's progressed through the age groups and he's making his mark now at the top level. He just needs consistency to be added.
I think the opposition defence... Great chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, and another try! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Linton.
That's going in strongly.
Gets into some space. He's picked his way through. Genuine physical edge about this game. Barnes! Koundé tidy with his distribution. De Jong. Now it's Lewandowski. Played out to the left flank. He's in plenty of space here. And he's managed to get free. He rises! He can get that clear. And it's Casado. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Threads one in. Hall. Crosses it in here. Good read, needed to be. Pedri. Now it's Lewandowski. That has been slung wide. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And no, that was never going to make it. Tonali, he's looking wide. Now it's Linton. Barnes. Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, good read. Opts for safety. Araujo. João Cancelo. Casado. And it's Casado. And here's Pedri. Knocks it into space. Hall gets good distance on it. Linton. Trippier. Now that looks a decent ball. Skims one in. It is a corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Lofted in.
Well, they were never going to allow him to receive that. Such close attention.
Koundé. And Jamal. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. That's very neat. Jamal's... There's the header! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? In once more. Linton. And it's Tonali. Trippier. Couldn't squeeze it through. Hall gets across to intercept that.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He is through here. fighting for the game's first breakthrough goal. No, that's been intercepted. Pedri. Looking for the run. He has a look out. Linton. Barnes. And here's Lewandowski. Oh, good take and a good air. Rafinha! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Rafinha plays it short. Barcelona can try it again now. Barcelona have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. Yamal's terrific header. It's there!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Trippier could try cutting inside here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now it's Lewandowski. Over to the left. Rafinha. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, look, shot a goal! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Barcelona happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And we're off again.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Cross flung in towards the middle. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Now it's Pedri. He's got away. Now it's Pedri. Good running, strong and purposeful. And he's been shifted off it. Tonali. That's a good ball out wide. Araujo. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. And here's Lewandowski. Trippier. And Thiaw. Tonali. Nicely weighted ball. Ooh, played through for the wide man. Oh, super! And the shot! What a save! Terrific reactions! Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, easy pickings there. Hall. Passes short and sharp. Team still separated by the game's only goal. Now it's Lewandowski.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Barnes with the cross.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Tries to play it through. In with the challenge. Araujo going vertical. Elanga, great, real chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Barcelona are looking to go forward now. That has not gone well. And now the breakaway. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now it's Lewandowski. And it's Pedri. Can he get it through?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Byrne clears it away. Can he finish? And somehow he's managed to miss it.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Rashford coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 14, el dorsal 6.
Tonali. So Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Tries to pass it through. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Half an hour gone in the second half. Trippier. No way through there.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves... And he shoots! And again! It's a goal! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Newcastle making consecutive changes here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 24.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Oh, important interception. Now it's Rashford. Barcelona have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Xiao. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Played through into space. He has found the way through. Pass somewhat off target. Not the most accurate pass. João Cancelo. And here's Gordon. Fermin. Now it's Rashford. Gavi looking to penetrate opposition lines. Fermin. And it's Casado. Fermin. He is just caressing the ball. Aims beyond the defence. Produces a cross. Oh, that was... Chance! It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
Oh, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was a tale of 2 very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.